Hey guys, welcome back to the show. GM Pokey here. I've got this box of Scarlet and Violet Paldean Fates in front of me. It's the Elite Trainer box from the newest set of Pokemon the Trading Card Game. And when you look at the back, this is always going to tell you what you have. So if you want to kind of see, in my other videos, I didn't cover it enough, what the contents are, I'm going to move my screen around a little bit and we're going to get into it. And hopefully you can kind of see, what exactly you get when you pick up an Elite Trainer box. We get the Mimikyu. So every one of these boxes comes with these sleeves. Now watch this. This is actually pretty cool. This little thing holds the dice. Is there something? All right, we got the 5. Is there? All right. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Thanks for being patient and working through that. We have got, if you look at the back, you're going to kind of see, but I would like to kind of show you, break it open and really give you a better look. So you have 9 packs. You've got some really cool looking dividers. You got some sleeves. You have dice, and I really like the way they put these dice together. It's more like the Battle Stadium boxes. You have the acrylic markers, which I would like to see upgraded eventually and changed at some point. You've got the player's guide, which I will cover. Not every page, but I'll cover it. And then you got a brick of energy. So when you see those energy cards, what it's actually talking about is this big brick here. Where is it? 45 TCG energy cards. I just use it to throw it around. But yeah, the damage dice are pretty cool this set. They're a little bit darker, but I will kind of get into that. So let's get this thing opened up. I have so far opened, how many? 54 packs? Does that sound right? I think before this box, I've opened 54 packs. I have had a phenomenal pull ratio of about 60%, somewhere in there, 66%. Now, the cool thing, look at the shine. Can you see that? The box itself has got like a hollow finish on it. I think that's pretty cool. That is just awesome. I think the little things they do to really make these things, this is going to be a gloss finish, but it's not going to be hollow on there. The things they do just make this set better every time. Oof. Everything kind of gets stuck. Be careful when you do these. You don't throw these away. Sometimes there are actually packs in there, and I've actually gone through and done openings where I was like, "Holy smokes! I got shorted a pack." It was in there. Okay, so we get the Mimikyu. It's not an EX, but it's like an illustration rare looking card, and it's a promo. So I don't know who this is, and I think they're wearing like a Mimikyu onesie hoodie. Maybe I would think that that's what it is. And he's kind of wearing like a nice comfy blanket. Looks pretty cool. I don't see any other Pokemons in here, but it's a pretty cool card. I don't know if you're actually going to want to use it or not. What does it say? Put 7 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. Well, I mean, why not just say 70 damage? But I guess, whatever. And then because you can spread them out. That's why. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks coming from your opponent's EX or Pokemon V. It's a little backwards compatible. Pretty cool. So that's a pretty nice looking card. You're going to get these sleeves. So every one of these boxes comes with these sleeves. It has a hollow finish. Can you see that? So you kind of get that little hollow finish. And then this inside is going to be silver. I think there's 65 sleeves in these packs. Yeah, 65. I think they're nice. There's the controversy of whether or not you want to use them. But, if you're just going to put them on a binder anyways, you're not going to send them off to PSA, go ahead. Use them all day. So we have those. We've got the dividers. These are pretty cool. Look at the finish. Look at the finish on the dividers you get. Look at that. Now watch this. This is actually pretty cool. Look at the finish on that. That is like reflective. You could use that outside to like put on your bike or something so you don't get hit by cars. But look at that. So you got the dividers. You have a code card. I will put this. It's probably up there. So because editing happens, most likely right now you get a deck. So from an ATB you get the card deck, so you can put your cards in it for when you play on live. And you get sleeves, and you get the Mimikyu promo card. So hopefully you got a chance to see that. So that should be pretty cool. We'll scan that in. So hopefully you just saw that on your screen at the point of editing we put in there. So this is what I was talking about. So this is pretty cool. This little thing holds the dice. I like this way better. Then you have kind of like it's got like glitter-ish. Come on camera. I don't think it's, there we go. Look at that. So he's kind of like clear with like a glitter inside. So it's a cool looking die. Damage dies are pretty simple. They're like a metallic purple, kind of like the box with a pink finish. But this casing, this is what they come in when you do the elite, or not the elite, sorry. When you get build them out of stadiums, and I really like those. These acrylic markers are literally the same as every set has been for a while. They're just acrylic markers. We'll chuck those in the acrylic marker chucker pile. We chuck that over there where energy goes. And we'll throw this stuff in there. Obviously, you get the trainer box. I've got these all over the place. I'm using them, you know, all the time to be holding whatever and sort them out. Those are all the reverses and rares from all the previous 54 packs that I opened that are not EX or better. Throw the sleeves back in there. Yeah, so if you're looking for a nice little box, these are pretty cool. I would suggest, no matter what the set is, I would pick up a just an ETB. I would every single time just do it. So when we look here, we get 9 packs. You've got 4 different artworks, so you can kind of see those. I do want to cover this player's guide. I think this is a big part of every Elite Trainer box. You've got Pikachu on the inside, cool artwork. You could almost, like if you had really a nice straight blade, cut that off, frame that sucker up. It's pretty nice looking. It's going to talk about the fact that there's shinies in there. It talks about the shiny set, Lapras stuff. So it kind of talks about individual cards. We got Mr. Gold Dingo. We've pulled a ton of those so far. Different cards, different trainer cards, kind of how they work out. But then here, so there's a new, if you're not familiar with Paldean Fates, there's 2 new marks. I mean, a bunch, all those marks going on. But there's 2 new marks, and that's going to be the Shiny Rare. So Shiny Rare is in this. And then Shiny Ultra Rare. So kind of like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, some of the ones that had the shiny cards. So now you have your regular set. So you've got your, your double rare. There's a double star. You have commons, uncommon cards somewhere in there. There we go. Charmeleon's uncommon. And then you've got rares, right? So there we go. We got our stars and our rares. There's Rotoms in here now. So that's pretty cool. You got Heat Rotom. But then when we get through all that standard stuff, it's a pretty short set list. I mean, yeah, only 91 cards. Kind of very reminiscent of like Pokemon Go set. I think only had like 78. Am I right? 72, 78, somewhere in there. And then boom, you're into your shiny list. I think there's like 90 shinies. Just tons of them. There we go. We got a Kadabra. And then when we finish off our shiny list, you get into the ultra rare shinies. Geez, there's so many of them. There we go. So we have ultra rare shinies, right? We have Fortress, Pidgeot. I pulled quite a few Glimmers. I did pull the Gardevoir, so that made me pretty happy. And I actually pulled the Mew EX one, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I did not get the Alakazam. That would be the remaining one. I mean, I'd take more Mews and more Gardevoirs if I could, but I haven't got the Alakazam yet, so I'd be really stoked to pull that. I pulled quite a few of the Squawkabillies. I did get the Wugtrio, so now you're going to get into your illustration rares. There's only a couple. There's really not a lot. There's only 3. And I've pulled, I pulled all 3, I guess. I pulled the full set of those already, so that's pretty crazy. Ultras, I think we pulled the Clive, the Judge, and one of the Paldean students. So most of those, I've not got the illustration rare. So for illustration rares, there's going to be 1, 5, 8. There's 8 illustration rares. We did get the Penny, so that made me pretty stoked. But look at that, the shiny Charizard. That's the one we're shooting. Now the Gardevoir is pretty awesome too, but I want the shiny Charizard. We're really hoping to pull that. As far as gold cards, out of 6 ETBs we've opened so far at the time of this filming, we've pulled the Chin and the which one? The Ting. We pulled Ting and we pulled Chin. So we pulled 2 gold. So 1 out of every 3 has produced one of those, and so I'm really hoping we can kind of stay with those odds. Here's gonna be your promos. I always like the back of it, so we have a couple of those 10 Fates coming in too, and I'm hoping they send me a good number of the Charizard ones, and then we've got different EX box promos, and then obviously our Mimikyu we already looked at. So always pick up one of these. It's a great review of the set, so you can see what's going on. I always tell people if you're going to try to complete the master set, you can use it as a checklist, so that's pretty cool. I think it's going to keep opening up. What can I do to get that stay back there? What if I open up this? Sorry guys, I'm going to probably pause the video for a second so I can just open this up and get something to make that stick. 1 second. All right, I am back, and I remember to actually unpause the recording. Sometimes I'll pause it to go do whatever I'm doing, and I'll forget to unpause, and I'll come back to watch the video later and go, wow, I only recorded half. Okay, so good news. I'm back and I'm ready to go. I got these packs out. I like to do 3 stacks of 3 when I just do 1 ATB. I don't know, superstition or whatnot. But I got a little post-it note. Finally, I found one, and I just kind of held that close. Hopefully it doesn't come popping open. It was just kind of bugging me the way it was. So we have 9 packs in front of us. I'm telling you that I'm hitting about 2 out of 3 are providing hits or something better than your standard 2 reverse and a rare. So let's see if we can kind of continue on that. I like to go the last card forward 3 because that's my energy. And then I can kind of whip through the common uncommon cards, Charmeleon, because I think you're just a little bit less interested, is my opinion. Okay, and what do we have? Nothing yet. And nothing yet. Is there an EX or something? No, we got the Heat Rodham. I did talk about that. Little offcut. Hopefully the rest of the cards look better. So I did tell you that I get 2 out of 3 have some kind of hit. And now that was granted, I was opening 3 ETBs at a time. I will tell you that when I open up multiple of a product at a time, the hit ratio does start to standardize. We got the Charmander. So only thing left, I guess, would be to get a Charizard. And maybe behind this card, is there something? All right, we got the Taurus. So we did get a shiny Taurus, pretty cool. And we got a Woobat and a Richu. Okay. So we have our first shiny card. It is the Paldean Taurus. And I will tell you that I don't think, this is number 7 now. This is ETB 7 for me. I have not yet pulled a double on a shiny. Oh, I did. The Ultra. I did pull an Ultra. I think it's pretty clean. I'm looking, because the set is brand new, I'm looking to actually get and hop these all ahead and see if I can beat the crowd and get them to PSA. Obviously, there's a huge crowd there already, but like I would like to get these there ahead of everyone else's and see if I can get a return on some these with PSA. I think we can pull a Charizard. We'll get that one on a rush, and any of those better ones on a rush. But otherwise, some of these will just kind of get at least in line earlier. So if you see any cards that you think would be worth sending in, please leave me the card name and then hashtag send it. And we'll see if we can get some off and see if we can get some returns and get a PSA show again. Okay, we had a Dolphin. And we have got a Clive is there. All right, we got a Squawkabilly EX. I have a couple of the shiny version and the shiny Ultras. So if you pull the Squawkabilly EX, you will have an Ultra version of the shinies. And so far, we have got 2 hits out of 3 packs. So as stated, we are at our 2 out of 3 hit ratio, right? So 66.6 infinity, whatever percent if you're a math person. All right, but we can't get 0.6 of a pack, so we're just going to say 2 out of 3. Makes a lot easier than getting into decimals, into something that we can't divide up. Hold on one second. I've got a pause. Oh, and we're back. The Whooper sent the whole screen into a spasm, I think. I think what happened is I got a message that came in, and it kind of paused everything. Okay, so here we go. We've got an Energy. We got a Mastiff. And we've got a Mime Jr., and we got the Professor's Research. We have pulled so many. I think there's 2 different Professor's Researches, a lady and a gentleman, and we have a lot of them. If you're looking for any of these rares or holos, I'm going to try to, in a timely manner, put together a complete your set for Paldean Fates. Oh, Charmander. I have so many things on my plate that I have to get done. And when I finish this video, I have to immediately get something done for one of my clients that we just picked up for who needs a clothing order. Okay, so let's see. We have got a Grivard and a Noibat and an Amarage. Okay, so now we are dropping below that 66% hit ratio that I talked about. But remember that I'm also basing this off opening, lots of packs. Like I said, 54 before this one. So that's also, take that in consideration. If you get multiple ones, you're probably going to start to average out kind of like I'm doing here. Okay, so Paldean Fates. And what is our hit? We got a Gengar. Now this is cool. I talked about this last video. It's actually just an uncommon. When's the last time you saw a Gengar that was not, oh, a Charmeleon, that was not a rare, right? I mean, it's been a while probably for me. Okay, so we have a Mosshold. And like I told you, Professor's Research, and a Magmortar. All right, so now I'm getting a little bit worried. I'm thinking my last 3 packs are going to hold all the heat, right? All the heat is in the last 3. And I'd be totally stoked if even I hit 4 out of 9. So if just 2 of these packs had it, that'd be great. My other videos, when I talked about opening 54 packs, I did some can you weigh it videos, and the proof's in the pudding. So either I was completely wrong, right, and you cannot weigh these, oh, another Jengar, or I was right and they're completely weighable. So check out those videos. I'm pretty sure I'll put a link in the description, and you can see, okay, there we go. And that corner, I think this is gonna be a hashtag don't send it or keep it. I don't know if you can see it. I can kind of, it's not folded, that's just the foil. There's a little ding in there, little dingy, okay? And a Dedenne and another Cyclizar. Oh my lord, lots of Cyclizar. Still no Charizards. And out of this box, no Ultras. No Ultras or SIRs or IRs. So there's got to be something, right? There's got to be something left in these 2 packs. Like I said, 4 hits, pretty good, but not those. I mean, not the shinies. I usually get 2 shinies per box as is. And then usually like an Ultra or an IR or SIR per box 2. So I'm hoping one of these packs is going to have it. Obviously, we're really stoked about finally seeing our first Charizard from this set. So no EX, please. I'm hoping for the SIR version, not the standard EX. And, okay, so we got a Caspa Kid. And we got a Ghastly. And we got a Reverum. All right, so we did pull another one. So we ended up getting 3 out of this box. So 33%. I'm not usually pulling that high percentage when I pull the shiny cards. But we can take it, I guess. Oh, look at that. My top loader. Straight from, well, we're going to say that one's probably a dud. You can't use that one. It would make it easy for the people at PSA to get it out without dinging it up, though, wouldn't it? Okay, so here we go. Caspa Kid. Pretty nice. Another shiny. So 3 shinies and an EX. I'm super hopeful that maybe this last pack is our last pack magic. You cross your fingers and you hope to see if we can get it. Okay. Charizard, SIR, Mewtwo, SIR. Please, please, please. Can we get it? Cross your fingers, guys and gals. Okay, here we go. What is it going to be? It's right here. Okay, good. It was not a shiny. Please tell me that we... no. We could still get an Ultra and save the day. Yep, we got the Ultra. Clive. This is the second Clive we have. I'm going to say... top to bottom ratio, a little off. You guys let me know if you think we should send it. But I did pull an Ultra. So, I mean, that's pretty cool that we did pull an Ultra from the pack. I did say we usually get an IR, SIR, or Ultra. I would have preferred the SIRs or the IRs. But ultimately, I think we did okay. We got a Ultra, right? So we got 1. We got 3 shinies. I like the Taurus. That's pretty cool. And then we got a Squawkabilly EX card. So if you guys think that, and don't forget we got the Mimikyu promo card. So I mean, you know, you're spending $50 on this box, you're getting 6 good cards. I don't know if the return on this box will necessarily be there right away, but definitely the entertainment value, the sleeves, everything else, I think it's a good deal. So guys, thanks for watching the show. Look in the description, more videos related to this subject, and I'll see you guys again soon.